A new report from inside the Fulton County Jail sounds the alarm on severe understaffing, ultimately leaving inmates and staff at risk. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live from the jail. Sarah, you've had a chance to read through this report from that court-appointed jail monitor. What did you find out?
Well, let's first go back to why there is a court-appointed jail monitor here talking to inmates and employees here. They were appointed by a federal judge to oversee a consent decree meant to address dangerous conditions here inside of the jail. And this is the first report that they have put out since they have actually been inside the Fulton County Jail. The single biggest takeaway in this report is what the court-appointed jail monitor describes as a staffing crisis, something both the report and Fulton County Sheriff Patrick Labatt attribute to the crumbling infrastructure inside.
It is hard to attract good talent when you're asking them to work in these conditions.
The report says most floors have only one employee responsible for nearly 200 inmates, and security towers are often left unmanned to fill other spots, meaning inmates can access or create weapons while unsupervised. On the flip side, some inmates told the jail monitor they feel unsafe because staff are not able to make their rounds frequently. Labatt says just in the last 2 months, they've lost about 70 employees to other agencies.
We can't compete with the likes of the city of Atlanta, Sandy Springs, Roswell, even the city of South Fulton.
Besides staffing, the report found problems with doors not locking and air conditioners, allowing temperatures to rise to 85 degrees in some places. Overcrowding is another problem, and the monitor said over 700 beds were out of service. The intake area squeezed people in so tightly, the monitor said inmates were forced to stand up for hours. As the end of a deal with the city of Atlanta looms to house up to 700 inmates at the Atlanta Detention Center, the report flags how critical that deal has been for population management. But despite the dangerously low staffing levels, the report applauds the existing staff for showing up to work, something Labatt echoes.
I'm very proud of how they react, how they show up night after night after night.
Now, as for the lease with the Atlanta Detention Center, the city is looking to sever that agreement with the Fulton County Sheriff's Office. They have a meeting on that a little later this afternoon, meaning the roughly 500 inmates who are there under the Fulton County Sheriff's Office custody will have to be moved somewhere else. Live at the Fulton County Jail, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.